Hello, welcome to another episode of Betting on Golf with RJ McCullough. I wasn't able to get access to the studio this week, so it's going to be audio only. So for those of you that enjoy looking at my face, sorry, you'll have to wait till next week. Last week, we had probably our worst week of the season in terms of betting, but with the weather and all the crazy stuff that was going on at Pebble and the three courses, that's going to happen sometimes. Still wasn't that bad, but didn't get the winner, obviously. That was Phil Mickelson. Not the biggest Phil guy personally, but congrats to Phil. Gets his 44th win, I believe, and he's 48 years old. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive. And if he can do it, there's no reason Tiger can't do it at his age. So, on to this week, we are at Riviera, one of the best courses on tour, one of the best fields on tour for the Genesis Open. As I mentioned, Riviera, it's in Hollywood. There's always attracts a bunch of celebrities and great field. Really nice course. One of the most traditional, most enjoyable, just all around a really good course that the players love. It's good to watch for the fans. It's a tough course, but it also provides some excitement. One of my favorite holes in golf is at this course. It's the par 3 6th, I believe. It has a bunker right in the middle of the green, which is pretty cool. So, and the field, as I mentioned, is really good. We've got some guy named Tiger Woods. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Who else we got? We got Justin Thomas, Dustin Johnson, Rory, Phil Mickelson, Jon Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau. So, I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but really good field this week. Bubba is the defending champ. I'll get right into my top five and all of that. In fifth this week, Rory McIlroy. He's at 14-1. His recent form, fifth and a fourth. And in my rankings, he sits fifth in the simulation and stats ranking is eighth. Dustin Johnson comes in at fourth for me this week at 9-1. He, in this tournament, his recent form in this tournament, 16th last year, first the year before, fourth the year before that, and then 2 seconds the years prior to that. So obviously he fares really well on this course, and he comes in third in my simulator ranking. Matt Kuchar, 35-1. He comes in at third for me this week. His recent form, 22nd, 4th, 1st, and 19th. He sits 7th in my simulator ranking and 5th in my stats ranking. Number 2 on the list this week is Hideki Matsuyama. His betting odds are 28-1. Recent form, 15th and 3rd in his last 2 starts. In this tournament, he missed the cut last year, but before that, an 11th, a 4th, and a 23rd. He is 2nd in my sim rankings and 3rd in my stat rankings. And number 1 this week, Justin Thomas. Justin Thomas sits at 12-1. Recent form, 3rd last week, 16th, and 3rd the week before that. He sits 4th in my simulator ranking and 2nd in my stats ranking. So Justin Thomas is my number 1 guy to beat this week. In terms of the matchups that I like Jason Kokrak versus Tyrrell Hatton, Hideki Matsuyama to defeat Jordan Spieth, and Jon Rahm to defeat Bubba Watson. Guys that I do not like this week, or if you're playing daily fantasy sports, do not pick these guys. Brian Harman, Louis Oosthuizen, and Kevin Na. Players that have good value this week, so do pick these guys if you're playing daily fantasy sports, or if you want to take a long shot on a guy that maybe on a top 10, top 5, something like that. I like Jason Kokrak, Sung J M, and Canadian Adam Hadwin. So that is my everything for this week. If you would like to see the full spreadsheet and more of a full breakdown, be sure to check out teeingoffblog.com. That's where I will list everything, and you can see it with nice pretty pictures and all of that. And also check out my podcast. I release podcasts. I try to do it every week, maybe once every 2 weeks. So yeah, just check out that. Follow me on Twitter at RJMCCULLOUGH. Feel free to give any feedback or anything, and good luck. Hopefully we'll make some more money this week.